Where is our chairwoman? Is she already here?
Yes, I'm here. Okay. Assalamualaikum and good evening, everyone. Welcome to our department and nice to see you all. I am glad to welcome all staff to the second meeting of Surya Holdings Sindiran Berhad. Thank you for coming to the meeting. Today, we are going to confirm the minutes of our last meeting and main agenda, which is discussing the progress on the potential site for Project Alpha, suggestions of the activity for the project, and to finalize the best potential site for Project Alpha. Am I right?
Yes, you
Yes,
are.
madam.
Liana.
For your information, Ms. Ashikin will be the secretary for today's meeting. And this is the organizational chart for this Project Alpha. Before we start, I would like to know any absence for today's meeting.
Sure, madam. Dear all, let me call you one by one for to confirm that you are attending the meeting. Make sure all the members respond when I call your name. Miss Atika,
Yes, I am here.
are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Miss Shahira,
Yes, I'm here, Miss.
and the last person is Miss Marini.
Yes, I am here.
Okay, all right. Thank you for your cooperation. So, Madam Liana, all the staff attended the meeting.
Good, we don't have any absentees. Glad to hear that. I would like to congratulate all the staff and I hope we all can work together and upgrade our company. Before that, I would like to suggest Ms. Ashikin to record the meeting for our future references.
Not madam, I have recorded the meeting before.
Okay, good. Let's proceed for our meeting today. Ms. Ashikin, could you please continue with our agenda for today?
Sure, madam. This is our agenda for today. Agenda 1, we will check our previous meeting. Agenda 2, we will discuss potential construction of site Project Alpha. Agenda 3, we discuss on the warehouse. Agenda 4 is this decision for best choice of potential construction site. And the last agenda is any other business. So regarding our previous meeting, as we all know that all of you had received the email from me before, right?
Yes, Miss.
So in the previous meeting, we discussed the budget and posting for the Project Alpha. So I believe all of you have already read the minutes of the meeting, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's right.
So for today's agenda is minutes from the first meeting, which is the potential site for Project Alpha and the best choice for Project Alpha. So, madam, may I proceed our first agenda?
Yes, you may.
Okay. The minutes of the first committee meeting for Project Alpha date is January 18, 2022, which is Tuesday. Time 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Venue at Al Shams meeting room. So the present Nurliana binti Muhammad Nur, Chairwoman, Siti Nur Ashikin binti Samsudin, Nur Shahira binti Muhammad Razali, and Nur Marini binti Muhammad Ali. Apologies of absence, which is Nur Atika Alina binti Muhammad Saleh. For agenda 1, which is greeting and opening, the meeting was called to order at 9 a.m. by Chairwoman Madam Norliana. She thanked everyone for making the time on such short notice. Agenda 2.0, which is briefing on Project Alpha. The Chairwoman briefed the committee on the latest investment to be made by Surya Holdings Sindiran Berhad, which was Project Alpha. Project Alpha is aimed at meeting the educational and entertainment needs of Gen Z and Gen Alpha. The committee was informed that the approximate cost from the project was 150 million ringgit Malaysia. For Agenda 3.0, report on 3 potential sites for Project Alpha. Ms. Marini reported on 3 potential sites for Project Alpha. The first site with the potential to be developed and turned into Project Alpha was a forest reserve named Bukit Belacan in Ampang, Selangor. It is located for about 15 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. The second site was an empty warehouse in Pasir Gudang, Johor. The empty warehouse is about 5,600 meters square. It is only 18 kilometers from Singapore, 32 kilometers from Johor Bahru, and 41 kilometers from Skudai, Johor. The warehouse was used to store heavy farming machinery in the past. The third site was Green Hilly land in Bukit, Terengganu. Bukit is combination of hills and flat green land with adventurous curves and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 kilometers from Kuala Terengganu. All three sites are under development, yet pose unique attractive features that could attract crowds. Ms. Shahira suggested that the committee be given 2 days to each site in order to experience the ambience of the place firsthand. For the 4.0 agenda, which is suggestion for project, the committee was informed that Surya Holding is aiming for an educational cum business. The venture for which the proposed site could be a place where global technology meets nature in a dynamic symbiosis. Ms. Shahira proposed that the committee be given 2 months to research the 3 sites and their potential so that a viable business cum educational project could be put forth. The suggestion was seconded by Ms. Marini, but the time frame agreed by all members was reduced to 4 weeks. Ms. Ashikin suggested that each committee members bring a proposal of the project with approximate cost and relevant supporting document for the next meeting. The committee agreed that an environmental impact assessment for each project be obtained and presented in the next meeting. And the last agenda is 5.0, any other business. Ms. Shahira suggested that another staff member be put in her place as she has been assigned to head the Lang Tengah project. That's all from the previous last meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Ashikin. May I know if there are any amendments regarding our previous minutes meeting?
Excuse me, Madam and Miss. Yes, I have. I think there is an error at the second point of our minutes meeting that we will miss out of Gen Y for the generation list.
Okay, can you repeat again what section would that be?
Oh, on section 2.0, Miss.
All right, noted, and thank you, Ms. Shahira. Is that all?
Excuse me, may I interrupt? I think there is a slight mistake through the minutes of the last meeting. The approximate cost in the project should be RM 250 million, not RM 150 million. That's all.
Oh, okay, note. I will update the minutes of the first meeting. Thank you, Ms. Atika. Is there any amendments?
Excuse me. There is another error in the minutes of meeting. The spelling of the Pasir Gudang and Surya Holdings are wrong.
Oh, yes, you are right. Thank you, Ms. Marini, for pointing that out. I'm sorry for my mistake.
So now, any other problems with the minutes meeting?
I think no.
I think no.
No.
No amendment.
If there are no other amendments, can someone please propose that the minutes can be passed?
Yes. Sure, madam. I propose that the minutes of the first meeting is acknowledged and accepted.
I second the motion.
Well done. So with this, we already confirmed and clarify our minutes of the first meeting before.
Okay, then let's proceed to our main agenda, which is discussing the Project Alpha. I would like to invite Ms. Ashikin to continue our next agenda meeting today.
Of course, madam. I will proceed with our second agenda. So for today, we will discuss the potential construction site for the Project Alpha. There are 3 potential sites that are possible for the Project Alpha, as we have informed in the previous meeting. We also have informed our committee before to do some research for each potential site. Maybe we can proceed with the first one. Is that okay, madam?
Sure, Ms. Ashikin. Are there any first volunteers to present their findings on the potential site?
Yes, I have, madam. It is located about 15 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur and accessible by car. It is currently closed to the public for a total refurbishment. I propose this place because it can be a huge attraction where it can be open as a recreational forest that is full of activities. Excuse me, next slide, please. Okay, thank you. For your information, Bukit Belacan Forest has a beautiful waterfall and the view there is absolutely gorgeous. We can open the waterfall to the public for picnic activities with family or friends. This can be a place to get away from the hustle of the city and release tension. This could be a huge attraction for people to come here. In fact, we can earn profit by charging a fee for entering the waterfall, where adults would charge at 10 ringgit and children at 5 ringgit only. In order to make the place suitable for recreation, we can add a gazebo as a resting place. In addition, we can add basic necessities for picnic, such as grills, mats, and rubbish bins as a convenience to picnic there. Next, we can build toilet and a prayer room to make it easier for people to come and use toilet and pray. We can also highlight the plant along the footpath track and display information of the plants. For instance, the scientific name of the plant, the age, the origin, and the benefit of the plant itself. This will educate people more about plants and bring people closer to the nature. Thank you.
Wow, it's a great idea. I think I like the idea from Ms. Marini because it's important to involve the community beside working on the project. Thank you, Ms. Marini.
You are
That is
welcome.
a good idea. I was about to point out that actually. Thank you, Ms. Marini. Any further questions from our committee members?
Excuse me, as you mentioned before, Ms. Marini, we can highlight the plant along the footpath track with display information of the plants with their scientific name. But I think why not replanting or reseeding the area with tree since it is suitable for all of the generations.
Wow, it is a great idea, Ms. Akita. I also agree with your opinion because replanting or reseeding the tree in that area is able to maintain the sustainability of nature since we can get water resources easily from the waterfall to make sure the tree grows well.
Yeah.
I see. Great to hear that. Well done. You have done quite such a good explanation. What about the research of another site?
Excuse me. Yes, I have the research on a green hilly land in Bukit Terengganu. Bukit is a combination of hills and flat greenland with adventure curve and turns. It is located in Marang and about 200 kilometers from Kuala Terengganu. I suggest this place would be a great potential as a camping site for camping activities that are suitable for all of age. Excuse me, Miss Ashkin, can you pass the slide into the next slide? Oh, thank you, Miss Ashkin. Uh, as you can see from the pictures, I suggest this place because it is suitable for all of age. Camping is good as it can promote family bonding. Through camping, families learn to work together and solve the problem in order to have a fun and successful camping experience. It is a wonderful time for kids to learn from their parents and develop a greater level of respect. Moreover, people can enhance their problem-solving skills in these camping activities. Camping also requires a great deal of problem-solving from the moment people arrive at the campsite. They have to properly pitch a tent and start the fire so they are warm and have a means to cook. Besides that, the people can create new friendships. It is because camping can be a community of friends and family enjoying a common interest. Oftentimes, campers congregate around each other's place or tents or campfire and share a fun stories. Not only do parents make new friends, but so do the kids also. For entrance fees, we can charge them about an RM10 per person for adults, RM2 for kids that are below 12 years old. And then we can provide a tent rent and stainless steel portable for barbecue. In addition, since the land has adventurous curve and turns, I want to propose adding extreme cycling. I want to propose adding extreme cycling. This activity is only open for those who are skilled. We can prepare a track for bikers and sport bikes for a rank. Then we also need to hire the guiders to observe and as a precaution step for their safety. This site for extreme cycling is suitable because the curve of the hill are not too plunge. And then the fee of this extreme cycling will be charged on the people about RM35 because the fee is a bit pricey as it comes with insurance if there is any accident that might happen. Hence, we can prepare the comfort and satisfaction of toilets and changing rooms with about 15 outlets for men and women. It can save time if the people who come are so many. And then I think that's all from me. Thank you.
I like your idea too, Miss Atika. That is great because I like the extreme activity too. So as we can see now, mostly Gen Y, Z, and Gen Alpha like to heal themselves with nature as Bukit Core is suitable for them because it is a peaceful place. But we must consider that the place it is due to the nature that we have to maintain. All right, so are there any question from Ms. Shahira and Ms. Marini?
Okay, sorry for interrupt, Miss Ashike. Yes, I have question, and I think Bukit Core at Terengganu is not suitable for construction of our project Alpha. This is because Bukit Core is an original natural place with beautiful scenery that we need to take care of our environment by avoiding construction with nature area. So that's my opinion.
Sorry for interrupting, Miss Atika, but don't you consider the animal or plants that already exist on the site, because development of the project Alpha itself will cause habitat fragmentation to the animals and plants. So I think it is also not suitable to make construction at Bukit Hall.
Okay, as we consider the theme, but for this time, I feel that we did not disrupt the animals and plants habitat there because we only focus on the mini construction, not a huge construction. I think that's all for me.
All right, I see. We will discuss the best choice before the end of the meeting. Okay, if there is nothing more to add, I would like to proceed to the next agenda today.
Okay, for our next agenda, is there anyone here who thinks that the warehouse at Pasir Gudang can be a site for the Project Alpha?
Yes, maybe there is an advantage of choosing the old warehouse as our construction site beside the other two locations. So let's hear suggestions from our employee first, Ms. Shahira. Can you briefly explain about this?
Okay, yes, definitely, madam. As you can see from the empty old warehouse, it is a harsh and less place that it is suitable to make a lot of activities from our project Alpha. It is because it has approximately 5,600 meters square that overall can fulfill the project Alpha with all our desire by education and entertainment. For your information also, the empty old warehouse is a hotspot area because Pasir Gudang is logistic area and there is a lot of new development being construct there. This place also located in the center between Johor Bahru and Skudai, which is 32 kilometer and 41 kilometer respectively from Pasir Gudang. Besides, Pasir Gudang also only 18 kilometer from Singapore. So I think we can attract the netizen from Singapore to come to Malaysia since they really have much entertainment. So I think we can grow well our project Alpha with plant and animal expo, jump street, indoor fun fair, and others that are suitable for education and entertainment in the empty old warehouse. So I think this is a very wide factor that we can consider to fulfill the project Alpha. Other than that, I think we can also transform the empty old warehouse into a medium-sized museum where we can implement the knowledge of biology, chemistry that fit into one building. Beside that, we also built the museum into three departments to represent each concept for further understanding to make it more interactive and entertaining. So we can construct also a mini lab as an additional features so that children and adults, especially Gen Y, Gen Z, or Gen Alpha, can experience and do real life science experiment instead of doing that in school. I think that all from me.
So is that all from you, Ms. Shahira?
Yes, I think that all my suggestion from me.
Any question from other members?
Um, yes, I have a question. I just want to know something. Can Ms. Shaira explain the advantage of a science museum towards the environment? That was
Okay, thank you, Miss Atika, for asking the question. In my opinion, I think it won't be a major problem since empathy oil warehouse are not like a reserved location like Miss Marini and Miss Atika area. So to give a good impact towards an environment, we can build a botanical garden around a science museum so it can present various species of plant and nourish the landscape. Other than that, it also allow the audience, especially Gen Y, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha, to learn about the plants that are very useful in medical and scientific research. That's all from me.
Good one. I'm impressed by your suggestions and its justification. I totally agree with your ideas too, yet let us consider the other suggestion after this. Shall we proceed to other suggestions? Anyone?
I think your idea is also acceptable, Ms. Shahira. But how about the COVID-19 precautions? Since you mentioned there will be an expo and indoor fun fair that involve many people, like children, adults, senior citizens, that could be at risk.
Okay, Miss Marini, don't worry. Actually, I have already thought about it. From the budget provided, I think it will be divided into COVID test kit, hand sanitizer, and mask before entering the science museum. However, for indoor fun fair and animal expo, we will make sure all the audience wear a mask before entering the expo and then check the temperature and follow the standard procedure SOP. So I think that all my suggestion and can ask question for further explanation.
Yes, yes. I also think it is a wonderful ideas and suggestion you just gave me now. Ms. Shaira, thank you for your explanation.
Welcome, Miss Arlina.
Oh, I see. That's exactly the way I feel.
Okay, based on the suggestion, I would like to ask each one of you for your final decision of the site for the Project Alpha. So we will start with Miss Marini. What is the general view on this suggestion?
Yes, Miss Ashikin, after the presentation, I personally choose all warehouse site at the Pasir Gudang. That's all.
I also choose the same side as Miss Marini too.
Okay, for me, I will stick with my idea.
So it is agreed that the warehouse at Pasir Gudang could be the suitable construction site for this Project Alpha due to its benefits and advantages. Secretary will have the tentative on the notice board by the tea time. Ms. Ashkin, have you been able to book the meeting room for the next meeting, which is on 2nd February?
Yes, madam. I already booked the meeting room, but it is only available at 2 p.m. It is okay, madam.
Yes, is that agreeable to everyone?
Yes, it should be fine.
I think it is
Good, 2 p.m. should be fine. Thank you. Are there any matters arising that you would like to bring up? Miss Atika, is there anything else that you want to add?
I think no.
Miss Marini?
No, from me also.
Well then, if there are no other matters to discuss, can we have our next meeting on 2nd February at 2 p.m. here at the same place. All right, that concludes our meeting for today. Thank you for your cooperation, everyone. Have a nice day.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you,
Thank
Madam.
you.
See you
Madam.
again.
And thank you, everyone.